I know. I hear you. It's super frustrating. You feel like you've been doing everything the same and you don't have any answers or reasons. Your beard has been feeling dry lately. Or maybe even worse than that, dry and flaky. You've been having beard dandruff that you've never had, or beard drift that hasn't come back in a long time, and you're like, what's going on? I got you. A lot of us go through this at this specific time of the year, which is winter. For those of you making the joke, what's winter? You know what winter. Stop that online. I've been there. I can tell you guys 3 things that are most likely the cause or causes of your beard just not feeling as good lately. If you guys are excited to hear about those, or if you already know and you're excited to share your experience, your feedback, and help somebody else out, whoo, big baby, please hit a thumbs up on the video. It's the like button. It's free. And if you have a beard and you want to learn how it can be better with the way it looks, it feels, it smells, or even just your knowledge, please consider subscribing if you're not already. This is a passion of mine. Let's hit it. The first one and the most obvious reason your beard is feeling more dry lately or could even be flaky is because your climate has shifted to a dry climate. Here in Michigan, this is early January. We've had a super, knock on wood, super mild winter so far where it hasn't been the most dry, hasn't been the most painfully cold, but now it's here. Now we're in the feels like negative. We are in absolutely no humidity, and the beard's gonna feel it. Now, if you're in anywhere else that has transitioned into dry climate, that can be a big, big aspect. Or even if you're like vacationing, and not only vacationing for climate, but think about the water table. That's a whole another video, but the way your beard interacts with the water can be totally different. But once it hits winter, you guys, you're likely gonna be more dry. That's just what happens. What can you do to kind of fix that? You wanna look at things like using a little bit more oil, using thicker oil, increasing your water, and just doubling down on all of the healthy habits. More collagen. Anything that's good for your beard, you really want to focus on in the winter. That's huge. Quite literally is the reason most of you are relating to this video and you're like, oh, I did forget about season change. I did forget about the dry winter. It's not just your beard. What about below your calf? Is your skin a little bit more dry? What about on your sides? Is your skin a little bit more dry? Yeah, it just kind of goes together. So that is one of the reasons. Another reason your beard may be more flaky, maybe more dry is we just got out of the holiday season, right? Did you maybe, just maybe, build in some bad habits that are still lingering a little bit? Maybe when you don't drink as much pop, yeah, that's what we call it, not soda, pop. Has that carried over and you're still maybe having an extra pop today, or an energy drink, or maybe a little bit more alcohol than normal, and that's been really catching up to you over the last couple of weeks? That will do it to your beard. Have you not been eating as well? Was it busy and you didn't hit the gym or your walks as much as you normally do? That's gonna do it as well. If anything is impacting your health in a negative way, your beard is the first thing to feel it. Your beard is not seen as a necessity for your body for survival. As much as we think it is, your body's like, nah, beard, you can take a break on this one, and it's gonna feel it. So if that is the case and you take that deep look and you're like, shoot, I did let it go a little bit for the holidays, rightfully so, as you should, treat yourself, moderation, but now it's time to get back. And as you get back to cutting out the pop, not drinking as much alcohol, back to the gym, not as many desserts, not as many like comfort foods, your beard will bounce back as well. I promise you, there's no worries there. And then the last one, kind of related as well, one of the biggest causes for your beard to kind of dry and get flaky essentially is a lack of nourishment. What is the number one cause of not getting enough nourishment outside of eating, drinking, exercise? Stress. If you are stressed, your beard is going to become inflamed. The individual hair follicles will cone up, squeeze the hair, and stop allowing nutrients to get to where they need to go. Holiday season can be stressful for many of us. Whether it's a financial stress, right? We can understand that. Whether it is a family stress, you're around people that maybe you just don't want to be around. I get that. Or maybe it's a lonely stress. Maybe you have loved ones that this is a bad reminder, a tough time. Just know you guys can reach out to me anytime. I'm always here as a friend. I'm always here as someone that can talk about beards or life or whatever you want. Reach out. I do mean that from the bottom of my heart. But stress will make your beard dry. And I don't think people think about that a lot of times. I think the other things make sense on the surface. Okay, Dan, the climate is more dry, so is my beard. Okay, Dan, I'm not drinking as much water, so my beard is dry. Okay, I got it. Stress will directly dry out your beard. Just something to consider. Now, please don't stress about your stress. Then we just have a vicious cycle where it keeps getting worse and worse. Just focus on, okay, maybe that was just a little bit of like the shake up, wake up call I need to kind of ease on the stress, put that work into working out, put that work into being productive for my job, my career, whatever it may be. I'm not here to give a life coach. Maybe I am. No, just kidding. But whatever that is, kind of lower that stress a little bit and your beard will bounce back. To wrap this up for a conclusion, you guys, just get back to those healthy habits. Take the variables in order. If it is dry, maybe increase the products, increase the water, go a little bit thicker in your rotation, lower your stress, eat better, all that stuff wrapped into one. Just know you're not alone if your beard feels off right now. My beard is always the most off during the dry winter. So, experiences, questions, additional thoughts down below. This comment section is where we make this video live and continue to live based on you guys and your feedback. I will get back to everybody. Thank you for watching today. My name is Dan C. Bearded. Please stay bearded and stay positive.